My next guest is an elite realtor and trusted expert in the Salt Lake City market. Here today to talk about selling your home this time of year, John Hunter, team lead with Century 21. John, good to have you on the show.
Thank you.
So I'm curious to get your take on whether or not the winter months are a good time to list your home, or should people maybe wait until spring?
You know, spring typically has the most action and the most volume, so I can see why people would think that, but homes sell every single month, and from one month to the next doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get more money. Statistically speaking, January and February have the lowest sale prices and lowest median sales, but I think that has more to do with more first-time home buyer sales and lower price sales occurring, as opposed to in the spring and summertime you have more higher price sales with people wanting to move, or their children are in school and so forth.
Now, if I've listed my home on the market and the days on market keep rising and rising, at what point would you, as an expert realtor, recommend I delist my property, or is it going to affect my values, or should I just hang on and hope that maybe someone's going to bite?
Yeah, that's a good question. You know, and days on market are they're just an indication of your individual market where you're at. Just because days on market rise doesn't mean that that's a sign to take your home off the market or that you're going to get less money. It just means that there's perhaps a lower demand of home buying in your area, or it simply could mean that you know, the market's again slowing down, like I alluded to. And
Got it. Now, if you do have to take your home off, or it's recommended that you delist your home and you try again in 2018, what would you recommend are some changes maybe that your client could make to the property or to how they present the property, perhaps, so that it has a better shot when they go to relist?
That's a great one. Number one's curb appeal. The number one thing you can do to enhance your property is the curb appeal. The front, how it looks from the front. The second is your kitchen. Enhancing your kitchens and bathrooms would be third. And then lastly would just be the overall scope of the house itself. Cleanliness, how nice it is, how neat and clean and organized it is.
Sure.
Those things help.
Speaking of 2018, I want to hear any predictions for the market in 2018 where you are.
Yeah, I think 2018 is going to be a great year for Salt Lake. The market's going to continue to be strong. We have a lot of net in-migration growth into our city, so as the populace grows, shortage of housing will continue to occur. But watch out for those interest rates, and that's one of the things leading into the question before about should I wait? Sure, it may seem like a good idea to wait till spring, but if mortgage rates rise 0.5%, 1/4%, that could impact people's buying power, so be careful of that.
Fair point. We do have a theme here of Thanksgiving and giving back, so I want to know what you, in our final question, are most grateful for before we end our segment today. What are you most grateful for about your business?
Oh, thank you. I'd say first and foremost my clients, those that allow me to serve them and make a living to provide for my family. And then secondly, those that serve with me, those that help me, my fabulous teammates and assistants and agents that work with me. I couldn't do it if it wasn't for them, and I'm grateful for all of them.
Well, your reputation speaks for itself. Thank you so much for coming on the show, and love your expert advice. Hope to have you back again soon. Thank you, John.